Hello, welcome to the Recovery Oracle. My name is Veda, and I hope this message finds you well wherever you are in the world, whatever you are going through at this time. You stumbled upon this for a reason, I'm pretty sure, especially if you are navigating through active recovery, thinking about recovery, or you may have a loved one who is in recovery that you can pass this message on to. This isn't limited to people in recovery. This is for all of mankind. What I bring through from the divine is meant to find who it's meant to find. And I am doing a lot of rhyming there. I did have a channeled message come through before opening up. I got into my heart space, expanded, and I just started quickly writing down what was coming in and flooding. And I think there's a lot of uncertainty in people's lives right now. Paradigm shifts I'm getting, things changing suddenly that you thought were going one way that are rapidly taking a different direction, something that you didn't plan for, and our humanness very much wants to have control. And this is what came through. So it says, keep going, flow down the river fully surrendered, with trust that you are divinely held and guided at this time. When you do this, you have all the clarity and understanding you need. And they had me underline, when you do this, you have all the clarity and understanding you need. As you developing your trust in God reflects your trust in yourself and others. Faith that it is all for everyone's greatest and highest good. So something happening. Faith that it's all for everyone's highest and greatest good. Nothing and no one meant for you will pass you by if you can find the joy and beauty in all things without a need for understanding. So nothing and no one meant for you will pass you by if you can find the joy and beauty in all things without a need for understanding. So whatever you're going through, if you don't feel like you're getting your way right now, you are getting your way. We just don't see the divine plan of things. We don't see the entire picture. We don't have the angel's eye view over the situation, and we're very, very limited to our perception in our human form. So that needed to find somebody, and I hope that it resonated for you. So hang in there, keep going, fully surrendered with trust that you are divinely held and guided at this time. Flow down the river. That could mean something to somebody. I know that rivers obviously represent emotions. They are also like segues into larger bodies of water, coming down a mountain into a vast ocean. So the river, I take it kind of flowing down the river of emotions into our subconscious, or into the ocean is often referred to as like the mass consciousness, the oneness, the interconnectedness of everybody's consciousness, right? So we are flowing down that river and divinely held through it. So that's really beautiful. We do have a pretty massive, I have selenite ones here. It's just kind of, they do cleanse energy and kind of help you tap into intuitive energy. Hold on one second, please. Sorry, my wash. Sorry about that. Okay, alrighty. So anyways, let's go with, I don't know why I said sorry. I didn't take any time away from you guys. It's just literally a blip, but apologize for that second you had to wait. Full moon in Pisces coming up on September 7th, halfway between two new moons in Virgo. And I know you guys are probably getting sick of me saying this, but full moon in Pisces has a lot to do with the endings, the finality of something big, and a choice to make going forward, of making a new choice, a better choice for yourself. So there are endings of relationships, cycles, habits, ways of being that we are putting a finale on, and there will be a choice to be made kind of following that full moon. So doing full moon rituals is a great idea. It's as simple as getting out a journal and a pen and writing down what you're ready to let go of, and what you intend. Putting your intention behind things makes it realer than real, and what you intend to let go of. And the full moon, the energy of this full moon is going to help you through this transition. So let's get some moonology cards that kind of get a theme of the reading. Let me know how this is resonating for you, and thank you so much for being here. Wow. Woo. Okay. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, throwing itself out. I hope you can see that. Full moon in Gemini. So some of you may be a Gemini. Geminis are a lot about cross-pollination is the word, sharing information, and they're like the twins of the zodiac. Often Geminis are kind of they used to think they had two souls in one body. There's like that duality. They can sometimes come as two different people. Your commitment is being tested, right? So that's the other thing with this Virgo energy this month. You may have heard me talk about that with the Kabbalistic beliefs. For thousands of years, the sages have looked forward to September, because in September we often get we get hit with things that have happened in the past, and in September you have a chance to handle it differently than you have before. And if you do, it's like you pass the test and you wipe that karmic cycle out of your life, of the year. And the year coming in, this is the end of the lunar calendar in the Kabbalah. So from October on, it's if you've learned the lessons, if you've made the right decisions, you wipe out the karma from not doing that before, and come into more prosperity, more oneness, more higher states of consciousness with God, and just all around a better year. Believe in believe in the impossible with the blue moon. Miracles, the theme of miracles has been coming through a lot lately, a lot for my own personal readings and a lot for the collective readings. So believe in the impossible. That's kind of believe it before you see it. Have faith. Absolutely anything is impossible, and we are all magicians, co-creating our reality, whether we are aware of it or not. And then we have faith in your dreams on the bottom. So there's that, having faith that everything's going to work out. Your commitment is being tested. Believe in the impossible. The answers you need are coming. Let's get some tarot out and see where we're going with this. Okay. Oh, I've got my Palo Santo. That's my I burn my Palo Santo in this bowl so that I clean all my cards. So I fan them out and I take a few and I do the kind of a kebab thing over the Palo Santo fire. It's much easier than holding the stick and like waving the stick around. I get like a good little bonfire going in that bowl. When you have a lot of cards, it's a much more efficient way of cleaning the energy. And I did just clean the energy of all these cards because I have selenite wands everywhere, and I'm always burning incense, and I burn Palo Santo every night too, but going through individually the cards, because sometimes energy will get stuck in the decks, and it will show as like the same cards coming out over and over, especially for different people's readings. So I just like to make sure that we have a clean slate when we start, so that everything that's coming through is as pure and true, and the divine can use this energy in as a clear way as possible. Stumbling my words. Somebody may have a stutter or be kind of stumbling on something right now. I'm taking that as a sign, because certain readings have, maybe you feel like you're stumbling right now, and that's why this was coming through, to trust, have trust in the divine, know that you are divinely held, and surrender and flow down the river. We will find ourselves stumbling if we are swimming upstream against the natural current and flow of things, the way that things are meant to go. If we try to have too much control over things, we'll find ourselves stumbling. So just have faith. Believe in the impossible. That's telling me like that's blue moon, once in a blue moon. That's miracle action there. So first, let's see. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. That's really beautiful with the flowers. Butterflies show up a lot in the readings. Maybe some of you do work with the moon cycles. Moon tattoos coming in. I actually have a crescent moon, a Cheshire moon on my wrist. Okay, this says, don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. I really like that. However, the waxing crescent moon is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your next best step. And they will do that. Spending time in solitude, just ask, set the intention. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. Okay, this is additional meanings for the card. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold. And dig a little deeper to find more courage. All right, so keep the faith. Things are coming. I know with yesterday's reading was all about manifestations coming in. Maybe some of you are in a place of like stagnancy and waiting and wondering, and you've put out the intention, you've said the prayers, and you're kind of just unsure of what direction to go right now, and that's okay. Like we'll know what we're meant to know when we're meant to know, and that's really hard. That's really hard for me. I've just started working on that in this last year. I am a Virgo. I like to have control. I like to have structure. I like to know the plan. I like to have things in order, and I have been completely thrown out of that, and I'm just embracing life on life's terms. There's a recovery quote for you. Embrace life on life's terms. We have believe the impossible with the blue moon. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests that you are about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attune to the moon by saying, I'm lucky. Additional meanings for this card: miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, then you can achieve it. And this situation is unlikely to repeat. So it's maybe you have some sudden opportunity that you kind of have to jump on. Pay attention to like conversations, meeting people. Nobody we meet is by accident. And they're often mirror reflections of ourselves in some way. But pay attention to little little conversations, little things that people say. Keep your ears perked up. And you may catch something, and if you do, jump on it. That's kind of similar to the casting your nets. We got that card yesterday or the day before too, where it was the net caster, and it was things coming to fruition, like the fish were coming in, but you've got to cast your net out to catch them, and they won't stay there forever. So your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Where are you? There we go. Your commitment is being tested. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. Remember, this whole September is a test. You may be triggered. You may fall into, you may not fall into old ways, but bump into old people and situations that you have abstained from. Know that September is a test for all of us. I've been trying to take that very seriously. And I've noticed it. I've noticed the testing, and I feel like I've passed the test so far, but we're only, 3 days in? So this has been happening since August 21st, though, I believe. Okay. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how that works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Attune to the moon by saying, I am committed to my dreams, and move towards them with confidence. Additional meanings for this card are: the answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something, or you need to recommit to someone or something. So, additional messages. Alrighty, and the answers you need are coming. I really like this. This gives me faith, hope. It makes it easier to believe when they kind of give you just a little bit of something that it's on its way. But that's the thing, is imagine without the cards, without the divination, without, we'd really have to go within and all become yogis to, which is the goal, that's my goal. But to really, really, really trust and surrender. I don't know. It's difficult for me. Maybe it's easier for you. You'll have to let me know. I've had faith my entire life since I was a little kid, and I was growing up in an abusive household. I would cry, but I was very, very, very much close to Jesus when I was little, and still am very close to Jesus. He is he's on my spiritual team of Ascended Masters. And he actually showed up today. He was talking about acts of service and sharing your gifts with others. And so anyways, having faith, right? I was going through horrible things as a little kid, and I read somewhere in the Bible about having faith, and a mustard seed can move a mountain with enough faith. And I remember that as a little kid, like a mustard seed could move a mountain with faith. So I just held on to that, and things did get better. They did. It took a while. It was a long time of having that faith. But I eventually got old enough to move out of that situation and create a life for myself. And then I was the one causing my own problems. So, the answers you need are coming. Excuse me. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message: least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn, from 1871 to 1940, put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Yeah, I've been saying that a lot. I'm really focusing on that. So, attune to the moon, have an important conversation, but stay calm. Additional meanings for this card: don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Or job applications have good prospects. So maybe somebody out there is hoping for a new job, and this is a good time. The answers you need are coming. Alrighty. And then underneath that, we have a win-win outcome is in the forecast with full moon in Libra, and I think that speaks for itself. That was underneath the cards. Emotions are running high with a super moon. That could also be something. So a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Emotions are running high, but just flow down that river, divinely held, divinely loved beyond your wildest dreams, and divinely protected. You are safe at this time, no matter what you are going through. It is temporary. Let's get into some tarot and see what else guides and angels want to bring through. I'm feeling, yeah, I think we're going to go with Tarot of the Abyss. Alright. Okay, we will clarify with the Muse deck. Okay, let me know if any of this is resonating for you. If it is, please drop a comment in the comment box. Your comments get my videos out there at in a wider range, a wider berth, so that others can find these messages, and we can create a community here of people in spiritual, practicing spirituality in their recovery, and the goal is to overcome addiction in this lifetime by connecting you to your divinity. That is my goal, is to connect people with their soul path, with who they inherently are, what they came here, what they're meant to be, their purpose and hopes, and have great belief behind this, that we can end addiction if everybody knew what their soul was here to do, and chased and followed what excites and ignites you, what brings you joy. That's what you're meant to do here. That's why you came here. Okay, already enough mom talk. I feel like I've been so kind of like maternal and lately, like trying to get the word across to people, and I hope that I'm not coming off that way. This is all just from what I've been through, and what I've experienced that works for me, and so I am trying to share that with others in hopes that you can find some refuge, some relief, some ease in your recovery, and make it a little more easier on you by tapping into your spiritual side as well. Okay, let's do a Celtic cross spread, angels and guides for the greatest and highest good of this beautiful recovery collective. What do we need to know at this time? In the spot of them. In the spot of them, please. First spot, Celtic cross. Thank you. We lost a few there. Okay. First spot, Celtic cross. There it is. Oh! Ooh, we have the good Three of Swords. So we have the Three of Swords as in expansion of your mind, expansion of your intellect. You are maturing. This is also ideas coming to manifest in form. At the 3, this is like a card of manifestation, right? His mind is open and it's coming into form in this book here, right? In form of the swords. He's also really soaking in everything. He's gaining a lot of wisdom at this time. The fact that his mind is kind of open. Oh, and there's like birds flowing out of it. So birds could be relevant to somebody. The words are coming off the pages and they are turning into birds that are flying up and into his mind. So retaining a lot of information. Maybe some of you are reading a lot, taking in a lot of information at this time and getting a higher understanding of yourself or the situation, or just trying to have a higher understanding of what you're going through. A lot of brain power, a lot of mind power behind it, but this is a good one. This isn't the other Three of Swords. Is like pain is hurt from somebody else's words or deeds to you. Okay, and then what do we have covering that, please? So somebody is soaking in a lot of information right now. Crown chakra opening, right? You could be getting divine downloads, information. You're kind of like, where did that come from? And like ideas. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is the, what's crossing this is kind of feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. But this is also a change in your physical sense. So you could be moving at this time. Seeing the picture, it looks sad and dark, but if we take the numerology aspect of it and what the literal aspect, pentacles are a material world, our physical realm. Fives are change. So something changing in your physical world at this time is maybe influencing this. You like digging deep for some sort of truth or understanding, or gaining some sort of understanding. We'll get more into it. All right, and what crosses the Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles, please? Crosses these energies. Let me know if you are all in your head right now, in a good healthy way or a not good healthy way. It's not the Nine of Swords, so it's not like somebody up all night in their thoughts. This is like taking in information. What's crossing this is the Three of Pentacles. This is coming together with others, at the Three and the physical. This is also like manifestation coming in as well, because it's the Three. It's where it comes into form. It's also working with other people, collaborating on something, working with others. That is what's crossing that, some sort of collaboration. That maybe you are thinking of something to, this is also the card, this could be financial troubles. So maybe you are like, you have some sort of new idea coming in for a business, or working with somebody, collaborating with others to get yourself kind of out of this Five of Pentacles. Or you have everything you need to get yourself out of this. You have the mindset to get yourself out of this, working with others. Let's see what's lying in the subconscious. I gotta move these up so I can put a card under them. I'm sorry, I try to let you be able to see them as long as possible. Okay, in the subconscious, underlying, what do we have? Thank you, angels and guides. Yeah, alright, let's see where this is going. So you've got like a new, a lot of information. Your physical reality is going through some sort of change, expanding in some sort of way. The Three is also like expansion, dimensional. Okay, we had two cards flying out in the subconscious, and that's a very clear sign. So in the subconscious, underlying, this is the card of allowing. This is the sunshine card, your happiness. This is like shining light, illuminating something. So you're allowing some sort of like deeper subconscious thoughts to be illuminated. This is kind of a card of surrender, surrendering to happiness. The act of surrender for happiness is kind of underlying this at this time. So maybe that's why that channel came through at the beginning. Somebody is trying to trust and surrender and just let themselves be open and willing and allowing to receive their like ultimate happiness and this sunshine and this visibility, this clarity, this illumination. It is like childlike joy. The Sun card is a card of joy, and in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, it's like a little, it's freedom. It's a little like a naked baby riding on a horse in the sunshine with sunflowers. It's just absolute pure joy. So in the recent past, we have somebody that was in their head, but this is in the reverse position. So in the recent past, maybe you were in your head up at night about something, so overthinking, or just feeling anxious or not knowing. That is in the reverse position though, so you've come out of that, and that is in the past, and it's supporting. So you've come out of kind of just like this up all night overthinking in your head, high, like just too many thoughts. Let's see what's crowning the reading. Crowning, please. Crowning energies. Oh, that's really good. And you're coming into it. It looks like you left like this overthinking and this anxiety, and are really looking at it from like a very mature intellectual, just like trying to take in an understanding and have a mature perspective on the situation. Something to do with like, this could have to do with a relationship too. Crowning this is giving and receiving. This is a Six of Pentacles also. So at the 6, this is really good. So the 5, we're going into the 6 crowning the reading. So this means you are moving up in your physical world, maybe financially. You are moving, we're going from 3 to 5 to 6. So this is very good. This tells me that your financial situation, if it hasn't been good, it's getting better. This is also a card of the balance of giving and receiving, of give and take, the law of giving and receiving, and how there has to be a balance there to receive the manifestations, the things you want. You have to put inspired action behind your goals. Again, doing what excites and ignites you. That's work. That's the universe considers that working towards your goals. So as long as you are doing what you can in the physical to make it happen, they'll meet you. So some of you could also work with the homeless, work with people in recovery. Some of you may be this person, or you may be this person right now. But know, if you are this person, at the 6 of Pentacles, things are balancing out and going to get better for you. That's what this is showing me. So hang in there. The answers you need are on their way. The answers you need are coming. Have faith in your dreams. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So that's awesome. Okay. Angels and guides, what do we have in the near future? In the near future, please. Hope this is resonating for somebody. Woo! All right, we'll drop in all the cards. Okay, and this is where it gets kind of out of your guys' sight, because I really like that you are allowing, you're shining a light. This is also like you're opening up, you're shining a light on the depths of your you're literally like this guy, like you're cracking open your mind and really looking subconsciously, shining a light in all the deep dark recesses, trying to understand something right now. Okay, and this is the card that that they knocked off. And in the near future, you have the Ace of Cups. So this is a full cup of love. This is enough love within your heart space that you can give your love and share your love with others. The aces are all like about divine gifts as well, and new. So this is like a new beginning in love, a new divine offering in love, or something very emotionally fulfilling coming into your life. This could be the miracle that is being spoke of, and this is in the near future position. So we can clarify and get more on it, but it makes sense. You're going from the 5 to 6 of Pentacles, so you're moving up in the physical world, whether that is financially, in job place, just a better quality of life in some way. Maybe you are moving out of a roommate situation and getting your own place. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be so good for you emotionally and possibly financially as well. All right, what do we have in the seat for their strength, or what else you would like them to know about themselves, please? What else do you want them to know? Strength. Some people call it the strength spot. Some people say, they just call it the other you spot because it's you, and then we do a line up: you, your environment, what you don't know, and the outcome. All right, in the you spot, in the them spot, that they need to know about themselves, how they're showing up in the world. As the wise one, as the Hierophant, as your highest self, like merged as one with your inner teacher. This is in the place of you, or your strength right now. So your inner teacher, the wise one, your inner knowing, your understanding. This is also a card of institutions, systems, learning, higher learning, education. Some of you could be going to school right now or studying something, or even a teacher. You could be a teacher, you could be a priest, or lead a group. You could lead an AA or an NA group, some recovery, something. But you are showing up in the spot of you as the teacher. And that's come through before. So somebody watching this is if you're not teaching, you're meant to. You're meant to be the wise one, to show others the way. And again, this is also a card of blessings. This is also this is like the priest giving his blessing. This is also a card of marriage, and this is also again structures, orders, institutions. Maybe you have a sister in an institution. Systems and institutions. All right, let's see what your environment is. What is the environment for the wise one, please? Did that one want to come? 7 of Cups. Okay, so a lot of choices right now. Maybe in this picture she's got her head in the clouds, but also and the cups are on the ground, so maybe in your head a bit, maybe a little bit of confusion, and not you don't have clarity at this time of where things are going, and that's okay. This is your environment. That's okay. Grounding techniques are very helpful for when you're in your head a lot. If you go stand on some bare ground, not concrete, like bare grass, soil, stand and just imagine roots coming out of your feet down into the crystalline core of the earth. Anchor those roots into the core of the earth, and then bring up that light from the core of the earth up in through the bottoms of your feet, up your spine, up your torso, up into your heart. Let it shine out your heart, and then up into your head, and then out your crown chakra. And also then you open your crown chakra and allow the divine to come down through you. And you can sit consciously and pass that energy down your head, down into the core of the earth, and then pull it back up and back through you and back out your head. And that's a really good way of grounding, energetically connecting to the heaven and the earth, and being in a very centered place coming from the heart. Okay, somebody needed to hear that. Alrighty, and let's see what you don't see coming. What don't they see coming, please? Thank you. What do they not see coming? Please let me know if this is resonating with you. I have 2 cards left. We're going to put those in that stack so they get a fair chance to come out. Oh! I'm going to put that back in there because my hand ripped that out. What? Oh, yeah. What don't they see coming? Please. What do they not see coming? Thank you. That's interesting. 3 of Wands, expansion. Your ships are coming in. This could also be a card of travel. Expansion, spiritual expansion, growth. You don't see that your ships are coming in. What you are wanting, whatever this manifestation is that boat. And he's waiting on it, and it's on its way. So your ships are coming in. That's what you don't see coming. And then what is the overall outcome, please? What is the overall outcome? Overall outcome. King of Pentacles. This is very, very, very much financially stable. He's kind of very, very grounded, mastered the physical realm. He is the king of the physical realm, and he is long-term, like secure wealth, secure, stable wealth, in the like the Rider-Waite Tarot. He is sitting in his chair, and he literally has like greenery growing all over him because he's been there for so long. So some people say that's kind of something that might take a while, but it's stable and it's not going anywhere. It's built on a very strong foundation. This is physical wealth and abundance. This is prosperity and abundance. We're going to get more cards on this. But I love, like, what does he have in his hands? He's holding a mountain range. He's holding a mountain range with birds flying off of it in his hands, and he has the pentacle over his heart. So the mountain is a terminology for your soul's path, for the climb of life. The mountain is referred to kind of like the climbing life. And the achievement. And in the tarot cards, there's also the path, right? There's the path, the Fool's Journey, and so it looks like he's holding those 2 mountains, or that mountain there, in his hands. So he is very much, this is very Virgo. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Earth energy. You do not have to be an Earth sign. You also do not have to be a man to be a King of Pentacles. This is about on your divine masculine side, something that you are doing, you are providing, you are creating, that is physically and financially stable for you. So let's clarify some things. And we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So this is movement forward. This is momentum. This is like this is victory and success after battle. But this is movement. This is flight. This is taking flight. This is stamina and an increase in energy. There's also the whole, it's recognized as the Merkaba, like the soul seat. So it's kind of a card of underlying tones of ascension too. Ascension, moving up, and victory. So fear not. Everything is going to be excellent. Have faith. Everything is working out as long as you don't push against it. Surrender and trust that all is working out for your greatest and highest good. Okay, we're going to clarify a few things with the Muse Tarot. Oh, we have nowhere to shuffle. Nowhere to shuffle. That's okay. Okay, what do we want to clarify? Let's clarify these Three of Swords and Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. Crossing, it looks like you are moving out of a state, your physical reality, and now that we have King of Pentacles in the outcome, that lets me know that this is something financial. Your financial status is changing, something where you're going to be working with others, and using your voice, words, communication, intellect. Let's see if we can get any more out of them. Angels and guides, can you clarify this Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles? Lucy Baba, hold on. My dog. Whoop. Page of Inspiration, Page of Wands. So some sort of new passion. This is having a beginner's mindset. This is having action. Hold on, Baba, please. This is moving forward with fiery, passionate action on this is a new passionate adventure. So something new coming in that is taking you from a Five of Pentacles to a Six, and then up to expansion. Your ship's coming in that you don't see coming, and a King of Pentacles. So that's really awesome clarification. Something you're passionate about, something you're fired up about. You are gaining this energy. The Page of Inspiration, or pages are also messengers, so you could be getting some sort of news, an email or a callback about a job or something. You could be getting some sort of communication that this is happening. With the answers you need are coming. That would make sense coming from the page. Can we clarify why the Six of Pentacles is crowning? What's the Six of Pentacles about, please? Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Why are you here? Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this reading so far. This is interesting. This is exciting for somebody. All of my readings have been good. I have a really good collective, or good things are happening. I mean, it's all in the way you take it. Also, so we have the Hanged Muse, or the Hanged Man, on the at the Six of Pentacles, telling me you have like clarity on a situation. You're understanding. Now you have a higher understanding of the balance of things, the balance of giving and receiving. What the give and take that it takes to be this King of Pentacles. You're understanding now. This also could be just having a different perspective, and maybe applying, approaching the way you work in a different way, approaching the way you create your financial stability in a new way. You're having an understanding, and it's in the crown placement, and this is all about ascension also. So in the crown of the reading, you have kind of an ascending consciousness sort of state. Clarity, sunshine. And so this is kind of, the Hangman is a card of sunshine and clarity, and then you also have sunshine in the subconscious too. So maybe you had a change of mind recently that kind of illuminated things for you. Some sort of, or you will be, that is bringing you out of this sort of Seven of Cups of options or confusion, and into a, wow, okay, I get it. There it is. It all makes sense now. Can we clarify why the Ace of Cups is here, please? What's the Ace of Cups about? And it's going to be different for people watching. This message relates to more than one person, but the entire world is operating in this sacred geometry pattern. So although the individual circumstances are different, often our patterns are similar or the same, and that's why this reading resonates with more than one person in an entirely different way. The Knight of Materials. Yeah, so this Ace of Cups is steady financial wealth. This is action forward on financial wealth. It's slow moving, but it is because it's an earth sign, and it's the horse that's usually is the only knight that's not moving in the traditional deck, but it's solid. It's it's secure, it's stable, it's everlasting. I mean, or it's like long-term financial growth. So something is lighting up your heart, is just filling up your cup of joy. And it has to do with your financial stability, or something moving forward on something in the physical world. This could also be health related. This could be like you achieving your fitness goals, or achieving some goal in the physical realm. But usually with all these pentacles, this is pointing to some sort of finances. Could be your body, could be a relationship for a few of you. I mean, that's a physical thing, but usually that comes through as more of cups and wands and swords. When it's like passion and emotion and mental space, is more of your a lasting relationship. So there's physical relationships. Okay, let's see why can we clarify why the wise one is in the spot representing them? The wise one. Threw it out. Awakening, ascension. Yeah, you're ascending, you're understanding, you're waking up. This is also the Judgment card. It's like a calling. It's your calling. It's your inner teacher. So when I was talking about like you're listening to your inner teacher and your wisdom, it's kind of like your highest soul self. You're awakening, you're answering the call. This card in the traditional decks is like an angel blowing the trumpet, and the people are ascending off out of their boxes. They're like floating up, literally ascending. So this is like judgment. This is divine order, some sort of divinely led. You're on the path. You're on your path. The Hierophant. Yeah. Awakening the inner teacher. Yeah, I mean, they really spell it out there, don't they? Awakening the inner teacher, the wise one, right? If you can see that. I do notice also that like it's a beam coming from her heart, connecting to the divine. So opening up that heart space to receive the blessings, receive guidance from your higher power, from your highest self, from the divine. Can we clarify why the Seven of Cups is in their environment, please? Thank you. Why is the Seven of Cups? Ooh. Whoa, that flippy dude. And we have another. So this is the King of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups is in your environment, being clarified by the Muse of Pentacles, which is this card. I know this is confusing, but this card is the same as this card. They're both the King of Pentacles. They're both the highest in the Pentacles suit. They're just different card decks. And so they're called Muses in this deck, and they're sideways, and I think that's so fucking bitchin'. Excuse my language, but I love these sideways, like the Muse is the highest card. And so it's kind of you're coming together with your highest soul self. You are merging with your best potential self, your highest timeline. So like the king has like merged with his wisdom within, and is the wisest is your BPS, your best potential self, as the king, as the muse. So this is you're showing up as the King of Pentacles in the outcome as stable, grounded, financially stable and grounded. And the Seven of Cups is your environment, is clarified by this King of Pentacles. So this is telling me maybe you have some choices or options to make about your financial stability. That you have several different things that you could go. Your environment is full of options. And it's just, it's kind of an emotionally complex situation, but is being clarified by you have financial stability coming into you. All options lead to financial success. So just trust your instincts, go with the flow. If you are really, if you trust yourself, if you trust your instincts, if you really go within and trust your intuition and your gut feelings on something, you're not going to make the wrong decision. And all roads are leading to financial growth. Your ships are coming in. I don't even really need to clarify that. All right. That's so beautiful. We have the 8 of inspiration on the bottom of the deck. Things are speeding up. This is quick movement forward. This could also be information, the information you've been waiting for, coming in rapidly. Something coming towards you rapidly. Or this is your energy and you're pushing through it, pushing forward. Okay. What do we want to close it up with? Close up the meeting with some animal wisdom. Let's get some animal action right now. What do you need? Your animal guides want you to know what animal energy you should be embracing at this time. I will get just a couple. Angels and guides, I ask for between 1 and 4 cards total, please. If I just let them throw them, they'll throw out 30 cards. They like the animals. I get excited about the animal energy. Okay, so please 1 to 4, because 5 would be the one on the bottom of the deck, whatever. Okay, all right, thank you. What animal guidance should they be embracing right now? What animal messages? Thank you. 1. Animal messages. Animal messages. Again. I know. I really wanted that one to come out. Animal messages. Animal messages. Thank you. Okay. I heard take it. Okay. Already. So we have snake, spirit on the bottom. It is year of the snake. The snake's been coming out a lot for everybody, including myself. Take time to heal. So this is time to rest, time to recharge. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to have the answers right now, right? Time to just relax, and time for self-care. Also, the snake represents shedding the old and making way for the new, which is what we're doing with the Pisces full moon eclipse energy. So we have turning wolf spirit, turning knowledge into wisdom. Some of you may relate with wolves. Also the number 67, which is a 13, which is a 4, which is about solid foundations and stability. Some of you may relate to wolves, turning knowledge into wisdom. So something that you are working on, looking into, thinking about, putting a lot of thought and mindset into is it could be coming to manifest, but what you've learned into how you're living. This is about what you've learned into how you're being. Anybody can learn all the things in the world, but if you don't apply it to your life and to yourself, what good is it? Wolves definitely could be a spirit animal for somebody. Wolves also work in packs and work together and have community and people around them, like for their family, and they are very protective. And then we have, so that could describe you or somebody around you at this time. We have armadillo spirit with setting healthy boundaries, right? So at this time, if you've got manifestations, and this keeps coming up too, don't tell people what you're doing. Don't tell everybody. Keep keep your manifestations, keep your prayers, keep your new project, your new whatever it is, to yourself, just because of the energetics of it. When other people, you can interrupt the flow and the energy of a manifestation coming in if other people know of it, and then they're putting their thoughts behind it. And then there's also, you know, the evil eye. There's people that aren't so happy for your success and for you. So you want to protect your boundaries, protect your people, protect yourself right now. Maybe somebody needs to hear this about speaking up for themselves, protecting their peace, and you know, having boundaries set in place that remind others that you deserve to be treated a certain way. And then we have, and that's just self-love too. And then we have this squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. So believe in yourself. Squirrel's all about collecting resources, collecting all they can for the winter, right? And we are going into fall season. So the squirrel is also a card of abundance, and like working all year to ensure, you know, a healthy, safe, abundant winter, where they could just stay in and they've got their hole in the tree full of their acorns and they're stocked up. It's about having systems and order, planning in place ahead, planning for the future, and reaping what you've sown as well. So everything that you've been doing all year, it's coming into fruition now. And believe in yourself, and keep your faith in your higher power, and the fact that you are being divinely blessed, divinely guided, and divinely held at this time. Surrendering and trusting the process, all of that radical acceptance and blah blah blah. I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I appreciate you being here. This September 3rd is when I'm filming this, but this is a timeless reading, so when you have found it, you were meant to find it. Wishing you all the best, not just in your recovery, but in all of this financial stability and these blessings and miracles coming in. If you would like a private reading with me, a custom-made meditation, or a subliminal, those services can be found on my Buy Me a Coffee link. I'm sorry, my dog is barking in his sleep. And also, I am a certified personal trainer, so we can get your vessel good and strong, healthy, full of vitality, and you know, its best potential as well, so that you can hold and carry all these higher energies, higher frequencies, blessings, miracles, and abundance coming into your life with confidence and strength reflected in your physical reality. Let's get your body looking like your beautiful heart. Thank you so much for being here in this space with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you need a prayer answered, or answered, if you need somebody to, I can't say I'm going to answer your prayers. I wish I could, I would, but if you would like somebody to pray for you, pray on your behalf, put some positive energy out there to my guides and angels who love us all so unconditionally, I would be happy to pray for you. So either you can email me at therecoveryoracle@gmail.com, or just leave a comment in the box if you're comfortable doing that. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.